It's fun. It's always long and challenging, but it's been a pretty good time with my friends. I've had a good time.
Any surprises this
Switched up a lot of events, so I haven't swam the events that I swam last year a lot. But mostly it's besides the COVID situation, it's a lot of the same format as it was last year.
It's going really good. I'm dropping time and just having a fun time.
Probably the main surprise was our season getting cut off at the start because we had to go online.
How has COVID affected your season?
For us, since we're a smaller team, it really hasn't done that much. We just put max on.
Well, it really affected the season, like in the first first 2 weeks, because we didn't get that much training in.
And we have to wear masks on the bus and after practice and stuff, but not too much.
Well, we have to wear masks during practice and then on the bus and at meets and stuff, but besides that, it really didn't affect much. The main thing I can think about is that we can't have team dinners anymore.
How are you feeling about conference and state this year?
Excited to go to the last few meets and then be done with the swim season. Excited to finish it out.
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm keep on dropping time, so I'm feeling pretty good company.
I'm excited for the last 2 meets and stuff. They're going to be fun. Hopefully we can get something to state.
I'm excited. I'm hoping that I can drop my underfly time a bit more to get under a minute.
What has been the hardest meet this year and why?
I would say the hardest meet this year so far has been the Des Moines Roosevelt meet, just because they're so much better than us and so much more competitive. But the meets that we've, I think, given our best at is probably Boone and Grinnell, because we won both those and we really give our best to everyone kind of chip in and play their part. So those are definitely probably our best meets, I'd say.
Thank you. How has been the hardest meet this year and why?
The hardest meet?
Yeah.
I would say the Rusty Garson bite that we had this Saturday, because there were a lot of ranked swimmers in the state this year. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Probably the Des Moines Roosevelt made that one. They were a lot better than us, so that one was especially difficult.
Thank you.
Probably the Roosevelt meet and then the Fort Dodge meet, just because we're such a small team and it's really hard to get a lot of points as a small team.
Okay, today is Inauguration Day, and there's lots of musicians playing on Inauguration Day. What would be your band of musicians to play if you were the president?
Probably Nickelback.
Nickelback, one of my favorites, kind of an oldie.
Yeah,
All right.
that's my dad's favorite. So.
Good. Can you spell inauguration?
Ooh. How about those two N's? INAGRAPIN.
Pretty close. I think the K is silent. Hey, thanks for playing on Cardinal TV. Have a great day. Go Cards. All right, Tanner, it's Inauguration Day.
Yeah.
And they've got a lot of musicians playing. Who would be your band or musician to play if you were elected president?
Okay, alive, it'd probably be Zach Bryan.
Oh, very good.
Are you excited for semester changes?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what all my new classes bring and what the new year of school brings.
Thank you.
Alright, Landon, what are you excited about this next semester on your schedule?
Just having a little bit of a change since we've had the same classes for a while. Maybe a change would be nice, especially with the new year.
Avery, what are you excited about on your schedule next semester?
Probably just seeing all the new teachers and getting to know them and seeing if I work well with them.
What are you excited about on your schedule next semester?
My first period is a free period, so I don't have to be here till later.
Yes.
This is Mr. Brown here. He's a new teacher at our high school, and today I'm going to ask him a couple of questions. Where did you go to school?
I went to high school at BGM, Brooklyn, Guernsey, Mappin.
What made you decide to teach here?
There was a job opening and I saw it and I just decided to go ahead and try for it because it was a little bit closer to home, and then there's a racetrack nearby and everything too, so I just decided, well, what the heck, and so I gave it a shot and here I am.
What other schools have you taught at?
I taught at Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont for 2 years. Did some coaching down there, coached high school football, then moved to junior high football, and then did social studies down there, and then that's the only other place I've been other than here. So.
Oh, what do you do in your free time?
My free time when I'm not sick, I'm working on my racing program, and then I'm working out and watching TV and kind of hanging with the family, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, where is your favorite place to race?
Favorite place to race in the state of Iowa would be Knoxville, but we don't get to race there often. My second favorite would probably be West Liberty, and we get to race there a few times on and off, so those are about the best 2 places I could go.
What is your job in racing?
My job for our program is to literally do about everything. I get the cars prepared every week, everything from doing all the tire work to doing the setup, the maintenance, loading the cars. I pretty much do everything.
What made you decide to get into racing?
Well, my family did it, and what your family does, usually you do. But really what got me into racing was I tore my hamstrings, broke my bones for football and stuff, and that was kind of the next thing to do to be competitive, so I took that up in college instead of playing more football and stuff. So that's kind of what got me into that area.
Well, that's it. Thank you for answering my questions.
Thank you.
How is the wrestling season so far?
It's actually been pretty good. I've been really enjoying it, which I'm pretty happy about that because I left my other sport to go do it. So.
Any surprises about it?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wasn't expecting to go into my first tournament and get a few pins. I was expecting to get pinned, but I didn't. So that was a good surprise.
The fact that no matter what, the coaches push you to do your best. How is COVID affecting your season?
Well, a lot of tournaments have been scheduled, but then we would go in and our coaches would ask them we're still on for everything, and they'd be like, no, we canceled it, without letting people know and stuff.
I guess there's not a lot of meets, so you just have to do your best with the time you have.
Made it a little bit slower, definitely not as challenging, I guess, with the, what are they called, regulations of, I guess, touching people and the COVID going around.
How are you feeling about conference and state this year?
I'm really nervous. I've never been to anything like this before, and I know usually without COVID and everything, it's already pretty big.
I'm excited. I think we're gonna get it too.
What has been the hardest meet this year and why?
Well, I've only been to one meet, but I would say being able to go to the other meets and cheer on the other guys is pretty awesome. But that first meet, I was really nervous, and so I might have puked after my first match, but I felt fine, so I kept going. So that was, really nerve-wracking.
Thank you.
I'd say Indiana.
Hey everybody, my name is Zane.
And I'm Connor.
We're going to talk about advice for freshmen. I'm going to start. I think one thing you should put into consideration is trying new things, sports and everything like that.
Right.
My freshman year, I wasn't really an athletic kid, kind of just stayed at home and played video games a whole lot. But went out for new sports and really enjoyed it, and it's been a huge part of my high school career, and I really think you guys should try it out.
Yeah.
You can make new friends along with it too. So
all the coaches are super nice, open, and extremely supportive.
Yeah.
My advice is don't let time pass by you. You think in reality, oh, it's 4 years, I'll be fine. But I mean, we remember
everything that
freshman year,
happened.
sophomore year.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was yesterday.
So,
just stay focused on where time is.
yeah.
Make memories along the way.
And do your work.
Right.
Isn't that good?
Do your work.
Because your grades can carry on with you throughout freshman year all the way to senior year. So,
Right. Well, that's our advice to you guys. Go Cards.
This is Miss Reeves, and she's a new teacher at our school, and today we'll be asking her a couple questions. Why did you decide to teach here?
Well, I actually taught at the middle school 3 years ago, and it was a nice fit. I really liked a lot of the people at the high school because I had met them in some meetings previously and had met Principal Peters before. And so when I saw the opportunity arise, I decided to apply for the position.
Where are you originally from?
I am from Des Moines, Iowa, but the last 9 years I actually lived in Nevada and then just moved to Newton this year.
What other schools have you taught at?
Yep, so I taught at Berg Middle School, and then I taught at Iowa State for 2 years. And while I was at Iowa State, I actually subbed at 9 different districts, so kind of got a lot of subbing in.
What's been your greatest accomplishment here in Newton?
Probably just the work that we've done on the yearbook, and then also starting up Cardinal TV.
Why did you want to start Cardinal TV broadcasting?
I wanted to replace the newspaper that we used to have, and I thought that Cardinal TV would be a fun way to get the information out that I thought students would find useful and more entertaining than reading a newspaper. So I just thought that it would be a fun way to start getting some of the information that we have here at Newton High School out to the student body.
What was your vision for the yearbook this year?
Yeah, so my vision for the yearbook basically was to create a red and black book. That was really important to me and then also the staff. And then the other thing that was really important was to create an authentic book that really showcased our students in authentic ways. So we took a yearbook that over the last few years hasn't necessarily been a traditional high school yearbook, and we decided to reinvent it and make it more high school bound. So for instance, our yearbook this year is like 220 pages long. So we have individual pages dedicated to each sport, for instance, just so that way students really can feel as though what they're doing here at the school is really recognized.
And where's your favorite place you've been?
I went to Rome, Italy last year in May, and that would honestly be the best place I ever went. Learned how to make pasta, and I went to Vatican City, and all over the place over there, so yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for answering these questions.
The thing I enjoyed most about Cardinal TV probably would have been recording.
I think what I enjoy is that we get to give information to people about the school and just like sports, like what's going on, like in senior spotlight. That gives like all seniors a really good chance of like being like on the spotlight, you know? Okay.
I enjoy how you get to interact with students that you wouldn't usually talk to or like have a conversation with.
So my favorite thing about Cardinal TV this year would probably be the acting and being on set and just being creative and coming up with ideas and stories.
What I like about Cardinal TV is I like sort of having the freedom to do what I want, each week we have a new segment. You guys get to sort of choose what we want to do, and I really like having an open mind about what I want to do, what I want to talk about, what I want to do every week with Zane. I just like having the opportunity to sort of have an option of what I do every week.
Something I really like about Cardinal TV is actually getting the chance to talk to people you probably haven't even met yet and get a chance to know just a little bit more about them.
My favorite thing about Cardinal TV is probably the community and how everyone really helps each other out, giving story ideas, and when it's last minute and we're like, do we have this story, do we have that story, do we have this recorded or that recorded? It can be chaos sometimes, but it's fun and we all communicate pretty well, I think.
I like Cardinal TV because it's fun and it helps team building.
Hi, I'm Landon, and my favorite thing to do in Cardinal TV is being able to record. Just being able to walk around the school and record interviews and stuff like that. That's my favorite thing.
My favorite thing about Cardinal TV is story editing,
story writing, and videoing.
My favorite part of Cardinal TV is that Miss Reeves is a
I like Cardinal TV because you can always keep up on everything that's going on in school, and it's pretty cool.
Favorite thing about Cardinal TV is doing videotaping.
My favorite thing about Cardinal TV is being able to do all these different segments and being able to spend time with my friends.
Our favorite part of Cardinal TV is being the producer because it's a responsible job.
And it also allows us to help people with like writing their stories and getting their work done.
Our favorite part of Cardinal TV was the time when we had to make Miss Reeves's breakfast.
We had to make her some oatmeal, and let's just say it may or may not have exploded in the microwave.
Hi, my name is Addie Church from Cardinal TV, and we would just like to say thank you to Principal Peters for, first of all, letting us be able to do Cardinal TV and then also participating in it and just doing fun interviews with the students. So thank you, Principal Peters.
Hi, I'm Forrest from Cardinal TV, and we would like to thank Mr. Behrens for participating in our video.
Thank you, Mr. Rum, for keeping the calendar updated for weekly events.
Cardinal TV would like to thank the teachers who let students come down here and be interviewed during their class periods. I know it takes time from the students, and it takes time from the teachers to teach them, so it's really helpful, and it adds on to the kind of experience in front of the TV because we can get more accurate information, directly quote them, and it just it's super helpful rather than trying to just piece things together by ourselves. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Shelby Miller, and I just want to say thank you to all the staff that were in our Cardinal TV videos. We really appreciate it, and it was a big help, so thank you.
Thank you, students, for being willing to be on screen and participate in Cardinal TV.
Thank you to all of the office staff for helping us find a good place to record and letting us use the red and black shack.